Hey friends, Jade here for day 6 of Advent, or day 6 of FlossTube. Welcome back. If you've been here before, I appreciate you, and if you're new here, thank you for coming along, and I hope you enjoy. I'm here this morning on December 6th for a quick video just to let you know what I am planning on working on today. I woke up today with massive migraine, so not much else is going to get done, I think, and the cross stitch, I'm not sure. We'll see how my eyes do as the day progresses. So the first thing I wanted to show you was my blanket. So I have decided that for Advent I'm putting in 1 square into my mattered square blanket, and I'm a third of the way through today's. So I'm still 2 behind. So that's here's the yarn, and it is a sparkly. You could just barely see the sparkles in there, but it is sparkly. So that's gonna look fun. And then I'm still 2 days behind, so I don't know whether I'll get these done, but I did pick the yarns for them. So for the 4th, it was this alpaca, sort of a gray. It's not a solid gray, but it's just natural color. And then for the 4th, it's another sparkly yarn. Can you see the sparkles in there? They're just kind of, just barely. Anyway, so those are the 2 that I'm behind. So I'm going to leave these up here on my desk so I remember. And yeah, I'm going to continue with today's, and we'll see how we go. If my migraine gets worse and I can't cross stitch, then I'll probably end up doing these 2 blankets. Okay, so the other thing, excuse me, I have my coffee here, or my cappuccino rather. I have a frog in my throat. So the project that was picked for today, I'm super excited about, so I really hope that I can work on it. And it is the Grand Library by Amy Stewart. And this is my starting point. So I had one whole page completed. So 1 whole page completed. You can see most of the dragon in here. Did continue a little bit into here with his wings, and this is mostly finished. Yeah, this page is all completed up to about here, and there's just a few ninja stitches that I gotta get there, and then do the other half. So I'm gonna work on that page today, hopefully, if my migraine lets me. This is being done on, what's it being done on? I'm not sure it's a 20 count. It might be, yeah, I'm not sure. It might be 22 count, but I'm not 100% sure. I'll have to measure it for later. This is just where I was doing, should I light on? There we go. This is just where I was doing some swatches to see what I liked, and what I had started doing. So I'm going to show here. I had started off doing 2 by 2, and this was really thick. Sorry, 2 by 2. 2 strands over 2 over 1. 2 strands over one thread, and then I found it just like a bit thick and hard to get the needle through. But at the time I was also using a 24 size needle, so it was a pretty big needle. So then I had switched to 2 over 1 half cross, and you can't tell you can't tell where I did that switch. But what I found as I got into here, I don't know if you can see, but the coverage is not great. Let's see where I can, so like, see in here, it's the fabric you can see through. And I don't like that. Yeah, I don't like, especially here, look at that. Oh, it doesn't look as bad on camera. But in person, you can totally see quite a bit of white coming through. So I have gone back to doing full cross, but I'm going to do well, I was thinking that I had switched to 1/1 full cross, but I think I switched back to 2/1 full cross. You can see down here, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a combination of half crosses and full crosses in there. I think both of those are 2 strands, which is fine. You won't notice it once I finish, but I will do two strands over one. But now I'm just using 28 size needles, so it'll be a lot easier to get through the fabric. In terms of thickness, like, it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad in terms of thickness, so that's not too bad. I think it was just the needle. The rest of it is crazy. Anyways, that's that. And last thing I'm going to do for today, I'm actually going to save till later, which is my Advent. It is still it's 9 o'clock in the morning, and I don't feel like chocolate. So, and sometimes chocolate makes my head worse. So I will do my chocolate Advent tonight when I show you what I've gotten up to today. Okay, see you later. Welcome back. Here I am again. It is not too late. It's about 3:30 in the afternoon, so not too bad. But I did get a few things done, so I thought I would just come and show you a quick update. So the first thing I will show you is my blanket. So I put in my Advent square for today, which is that one right there. That was yesterday's. And I was 2 behind, if you'll recall, because I was out of town for 2 days and didn't have my blanket with me, and I put one of them in. This is the gray alpaca. So now I'm 1 behind. That's the one. And so hopefully tomorrow I can put in another 2 squares, and then I'll be all caught up. So that's the blanket. And hopefully you can't hear my son swearing downstairs. He must be playing video games. This is how much I had left of that yarn. So this is going to go in my other blanket. And, okay, then the whip that got picked for me to work on today was the Grand Library, and the Grand Library by Amy Stewart, charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. This is the regular version, regular colors, and I'm up on the top left. All right, and I showed you what it looked like before I started stitching, so I'm just going to show you. And it's in the Q-snap, so you won't see the whole thing, but sorry, I just had a panic there, but the dragon's over here. Anyway, so I filled in a lot of this purple, a lot of these roses. I filled in a lot of, there's quite a bit of ninja stitches that were missing. So I did a lot of those. And then a lot of this stuff down here is also new. And I put in 831 stitches. This is being stitched on two strands over one thread on 22 count. So there was a while there where I had bought a couple yards of 22 count to try it out, and then I was putting all my projects on it. I wouldn't do this again, but at least while my eyes can deal with it, but I'm not going to restart this. So that's where that is. So this is going to be put away. I still have stitchy time today, but I want to do something else. My goal with these projects, works in progress that get picked for me each day, I want to get about 500, at least 500 stitches. So I got over 800 in this today, and I want to work on something else now. As much as I love this, like it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun, and I don't know. This project might have to come out to play a lot more than it has. The fabric is a bed sheet. It's not even all unraveling there, but anyways. And like I said, partially because it is 22 count. So this is going to be put away. Actually, I don't know why I'm folding it, because I have to take the Q-snap off of it before I put it away. And before we pick my project for tomorrow, I want to do my Advent. So I didn't do it this morning because it was too early in the morning for chocolate, but it's afternoon, and a mid-afternoon chocolate snack is always good, right? Okay, so let's look for number 6. There it is. Okay, it's another one of the dark. Let me put that down. It's another one of the dark chocolate, which I like very much. And this one, so it's not just dark chocolate, but it also has these little, I don't know what those are. Is that gonna? Yeah, I don't know what those are. Puffed rice or something maybe, but anyways. Sorry, I just needed that. Okay. So let's pick the whip for tomorrow. Okay, ready? Fortune teller, awesome. I was looking at that at the floss monster for it earlier and thinking, oh, I hope that gets picked soon. So that's awesome. Fortune teller is what I will work on tomorrow. For the rest of the day, what do I want to do? For the rest of the day, I want to do a couple things. I want to work on finalizing some plans for next year. And I want to work on a couple things. One is I think I'm going to get out either Sunset in Venice or Home Sweet Home. I'll probably pull Home Sweet Home out just because I do want to continue to see some progress on that project. I do want Sunset in Venice as well, but I do have a deadline of sorts for Home Sweet Home. But I'd prefer to work on Sunset in Venice, to be honest with you. I just love that one so much. Anyway, so I want to do that. And I want to, so I'm just pulling these out 1 sec. So these are all the yarns that I have worked with. Okay, it's like way under my desk, so I can't get it. So this is 4 out of the 5 yarns that I've worked with and put in my squares blanket. And what I want to do this evening is put them in this blanket, my chevron blanket. Northeast, well, it's called the northeasterly blanket. So if you haven't seen my previous Flossmas videos, this is actually, well, I guess you could put it either way. This was really the cast on, these are the cast on edges, so it's kind of the bottom of the blanket, but it doesn't matter. So with this blanket, you essentially just take scraps of yarn, whatever you have left. Like you can see some pretty, that yellow was one little teeny tiny scrap. And and you can just do this. So this is, as you can see, there's the end of one strip. So it's done in strips. This is going to be for my king size bed. There's the end of another strip. Okay, and then these 3 are much longer. And that's the end. So this is going to be for my king size bed, like I said, and that is the whole length of the blanket. So the third strip is almost there. And what I will do after, I didn't say this the last time, but what I will do after I'm finished the whole blanket is I'm going to do a border. So I'm going to square everything off, so it'll be a border that will have like some triangles, I guess. In I don't know, either maybe a gray or maybe or black. I don't know, a neutral, I think. Yeah. So I'm going to put these 4 in here. So that's going to be my project for this evening while I'm just watching TV, because it's nice and quick. This is what the back looks like. So you join, this is where you join as you go. This is before I figured out how to weave the ends in as I go. So I'll have to fix that, because I don't like that. But the rest of it you can't see. You can see a little bit there. And I'm weaving the ends in as I go on my squares blanket as well. Okay, so that's that. I also want to film a video showing the new starts that I want to do. And at some point, I don't know if I'll get to it today. I don't think I'll do it today, because I really want to work on this blanket. But at some point, maybe tomorrow, I don't know, at some point in the next week, I have to do another new start, which was the one that we picked on my last full actual floss tube video. And that was Sun, Moon, and Stars by the Cross Stitch Studio. Yeah, I'm not ready to start that today, but I have the fabric already put together, and I'm working off a master set, so I don't have to worry about floss. So we're good. Anyways, that is it for today, and I will see you tomorrow. I hope wherever you are in the world that you are having a great time, enjoying whatever December is bringing, and taking care of yourself, because December can be a really stressful month. So for a bunch of reasons. So yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.